Hello again. For me, it's day 3 of play. I think it's going to be day 4 or day 5 of the game. I'm not sure which. We're about to find out. Yeah, back to it. I've tinkered around with some camera settings and some audio settings. Hopefully things are much better now. Alright, so let's hit continue. And I need the other keyboard again. There it is. Day 5. All right. So I don't think I have anything particularly new from last time. I know that I checked in, I checked a lucky rabbit's foot or something into the coat check. And so hopefully I'll grab that early. I think when checking it into coat check, I had it in my head that I'd have it from the very beginning of the next day, but I don't, do I? I have to find the coat check before I get it. So I think that didn't quite work out as I imagined. Anyway, yeah, I still haven't really figured any particular strategy in which direction I go. I still want to discover what happens when I get green rooms with good soil. There was at one time when it was rich soil. I mean, there was one time when I had rich soil. I think I got a courtyard or something, and there was a crate there. There was a box with some items. I forget what was in there. So maybe that's what happens. Maybe with better soil, you just get better prizes in the green rooms. I haven't seen many green rooms until I've only seen 2 of the 8. So I do think that I want to keep aiming at that. So I think what I want to do is head west or north, try to get some crystals, some gems, before I head east. So let's head west. Oh. If this is anything like the mailroom before, it's going to offer this to me relentlessly. So I don't think I need that right now. I think I would rather take the Nook, get the key, and then coat check or see what's next. Then again, the lucky rabbit's foot makes it more likely that I get random items, right? So the earlier I get it, the better. Let's do it. So let's grab that lucky rabbit's foot. Ding! Let's retrieve. Lucky rabbit's foot has been returned to you. Have a great day. Ah, oh, it's so nice of it to say that. I will have a great day. Alright, so this way. Crystal. I am looking for crystals. Pantry would also be nice. Let's get the den. I guess the pantry... Oh yeah, it gives coins. Coins are good to have. Now, is the lucky rabbit's foot cashing me out? Oh! Oh! That's going to need a key, isn't it? I wonder if this is thanks to the lucky rabbit's foot. So I'm going to have to remember that there's a trunk here. I wonder if the security room, when it tells you what items are around, I wonder if it looks in locked boxes. Huh. One second, I want to make a change over here. There. I've made my preview smaller. I wonder if that will free up a little bit of CPU time at all. So I want to close this window. Yes, that's better. Alright. I want to go north. Let's go north. I want keys. I want to get a nook. Give me a nook. I've got a closet. Items. Early items are probably good to have. Ooh. The observatory. That would be my 4th gem, which would give me... where did I write about this? I know I wrote about this somewhere. Oh, there it is. It would give me a gem. So this would be net nothing. Well, I spend a gem, I get a gem, but there's also a star, which means I get better prizes next time. I want to do that. I want to do that. And is the lucky rabbit's foot going to smile upon me? It appears not. Although I should look upstairs just in case. Alright, let's Diamondus Minor. Very nice. Thank you to the heavens. Now, this is a test. I'll try to remember to listen to this bit of this recording because the game audio is much louder right now, and I'm wondering if my voice can be heard above it. In fact, I'm going to write a note. Check, what's this been? About 6:30. Okay. And onwards. I want to remember what the courtyard does. Can I at this point? No, I can't bring up what it does. So one time it gave me a shovel or spade. I like that it's a T-junction. Is it worth the gem? I'm gonna say it is. There is a box for me. There's no shovel this time. That's a shame. So I can't dig. And that's locked. I need keys. Let's go south because it keeps offering me dead ends. So I'd like to put one here. Ugh. Of course, there's no opportunity to put one here now. That is nonsense. Why would I do that? Because I've never seen anything in the spare room, although maybe with the lucky rabbit's foot. Let's take the dark room. The lights are going to switch off. Actually, I wanted to read about the courtyard just to remind myself. Doesn't say anything. Okay. Alright, so let's pick one at random here. That one. Oh, good. This is the, what was it called? The patio? The veranda? Veranda, I think. And, the terrace. How is our soil here? Barren. Okay, so this one means that we don't need crystals to explore green rooms anymore, which is perfect. It's very nice. I'm going to turn down the volume for myself. There. Okay, that's great. That was a good find. I feel like I saw something in the corner there, but I don't want to waste the step going back. I wonder if there was another box for me. It'll be locked even if so, I imagine. Alright, so I've still got 2 eastward paths over there. But I want to keep going here in case I can get some keys. Now, it would be a shame not to have a northward path to cut myself off. Now, this could give me gems, right? Although I don't really know if I need gems anymore. Oh well, that one's gems. Do I want this? I don't want the dead end. I'm gonna take the parlor. Get the wind-up key. I don't see anything to pick up. Should look at the table carefully. Nope. Nothing to pick up. I like the couch there in the bay window, or whatever that's called. I think that's really nice. It's cozy. Right, the black box contains gems. This box and the blue box are empty. All three boxes are empty. Well, we know this is false. How's it working out? At least one is true. At least one is false. Only one has a prize. The other two are always empty. So all three are empty. So this box lies. We need at least one of these two to tell the truth. So this one says this box and the blue box are empty. And this one says the black box contains the gems. So if this is a lie, one of these needs to be true. So let's say this one's true. This box and the blue box are empty. That would mean the gems are in there. That would mean also that this could either be true or false. Either one would be okay. So that would make this box and the blue box are empty. That agrees with this. These two are saying the same thing, essentially. So if they're both true, and this one is false, then all the conditions are satisfied. Let's say that this is the false box and this is the true box. The black box contains the gems, in which case this one is true. This could be true or false. This could be true, in which case this box and the blue box are empty, and then the gems are there. Or this could be false. This box and the blue box are empty. Now we have a problem, because if this is false, what does it mean? This box and the blue box are empty. Because if one is empty but the other is not, would this still be... I think it's in the black box. I'm going to open the black box. Good. Maybe the opposite, for the purposes of this game, would be that this box has gems and the blue box has gems. I don't think in real logic that is correct, the correct conclusion there, because that would be impossible, because we can't have two boxes that both have gems in them. Maybe that's what I was supposed to assume from reading that. Because I feel like these games should always have a deducible answer. You shouldn't have to make guesses here. Whereas the way that I did it, I did have to guess the way that I interpret this. I'm not sure if I'm being clear there. I'm imagining that this box is false, that this statement is false. But this box and the blue box are empty being false could mean still, I think, that one of the two has something in it. Because then white box and blue box are empty, that statement is false because they're not both empty. One of them has something in it. I don't know if I'm making myself clear, but I suppose it doesn't really matter. So this guy, I wish I could remember which face is which, but I do not. Okay, where are we? We are here. We're going east. I'm hoping for a northward path. Northward path and nothing else. Requires a gem, but allows me to redraw. I don't like this spot. Actually, that is a nice spot for the bedroom. Tempted. I don't like that spot for the pantry. Let's take the bedroom. Anything new in here today? At one time there was something on top of that. Oh, the car keys. I've seen them before. I don't know what they do. I mean, they presumably open a car. And I don't think we have anything else. So I guess I'm going north. I don't really care about the food, so I'm not going to go there. I wonder if the dining room only is added to the deck if we've seen the kitchen. I'm tempted to get security, but I'm also tempted to get hallway. This seems like a nice spot for the hallway. I think I'll take the hallway. No items for me? Okay, let's go west, and I won't mind if there's a dead end. Oh, it's locked. I really need something that gives me keys like this. That's sort of tempting. And I've never had the rumpus room. 8 coins. But no, I'm taking the Nook. It's getting to the point that I'm kind of like, oh, magnifying glass. I had some things that I wanted to check with that. I was about to say, it's sort of getting to the point where I might just be trying to make a break for the antechamber. There was something I wanted to magnify glass. Okay, yes, something in the security room. Something in the boudoir. Is there anything else? I was thinking darkroom, but I had it when I was in the darkroom with the lights on, so I don't think that's what I was thinking of. Something in the commissary. Oh, it's the same thing as in security. So commissary or security and boudoir are rooms that I want with the magnifying glass. Alright. A key. Excellent. Now, for the key, there's this door, which was locked. And there's a chest somewhere in the courtyard. Was there another somewhere else? I have a feeling there was another somewhere else, but I'm not certain. I like that the coat check is next to the entrance hall. It means I could check something on the way out. I guess I wouldn't necessarily have a way out, although I've still got 59 steps, not bad. I think I want to continue onwards, but not spend any keys. So we have a spare room. Dining room. Oh, the dining room. So I don't need the kitchen to get the dining room. Each day, a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. And where are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be putting on rank 6. And security. I'm very tempted to get security because I wanted to use the magnifying glass in there. I will hope to see the dining room again. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get security. Because I really want to look at this with the magnifying glass. Oh, that is better. It's Swan Song. Let's write that down. So, security Swan Song. I can cross out my note about grabbing the magnifying glass. Same for commissary. Swan Song. Great. Well, now I can give that a try. The stage and the stag again, without. Interesting that they're put next to each other again. I'm starting to wonder if the pictures aren't just randomized. Maybe they're randomized to some extent, but I'm starting to wonder if as the days progress, or as you see certain clues perhaps, then they tend to be given to you in certain ways. Like I saw that without thing. Where was that? Was that in the freezer, or was that in the utility room? Was that somewhere else? I don't remember. Actually, I probably have that written. I don't think it matters. But when I saw that, I wonder if that triggered these being seen together more often. Sort of to remind me of the clue, maybe? Alright. I always look at these tapes and things, don't I? Okay, we are going to... I never actually zoomed in on this before. Unless written by hand, but yeah, I could read that anyway. Alright, we can log in now. And I guess we may as well change all of the other things that we normally do. 2 trunks. 1 shovel? Where's the shovel? Did I miss that? Was that in the, in that courtyard and I somehow missed it? Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna have to look for that. Alright, let's switch all this nonsense off. Low. And change the offline mode to unlocked. And then return to security menu, where you're going to log into the network with password. So this is not a Dvorak keyboard, this one is Swan Song. Oh, I remember modem sounds well. Okay, well, there's lots of shit here. Alright, let's go through one at a time. Staff services. We can punch in or out. This service has been temporarily disabled. As of November 4th, all work has been suspended at Mount Holly, and all domestic staff has been placed... I don't like it. All domestic staff have been placed. The staff is a plural, isn't it? It's has been placed on an extended paid leave in accordance with the instructions left by the old man himself. I'm guessing this is the tech guy. What was his name? We had that written down somewhere. Denny Ravan, I think. Ravane. He got kicked out, I believe, because he might have been stealing the Baron's mail. I thought he might have been the tech guy, but that stealing the mail suggests... I mean, I saw that in the mail room. Was that physical mail or was that electronic mail? I don't know. Something's telling me he was the tech guy, though. I think something else said that he was... Maybe in the freezer it said he was moving servers around or something, or maybe I'm getting mixed up. I don't know. Okay, see Mrs. Babbage for more detail. Anyway, yeah, I wonder if he's kind of a informal kind of guy, you know, left by the old man himself. Okay, so the time card does nothing. Punch in and out does nothing. Staff announcements. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. It's good graphics. Good graphics. Okay, Saturday, November 7th. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except you, Simon. So if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you. Your friends in faithful service. I wonder who Simon is. Gotta write some shit down. So where are my notes about security? Here they are. Sat Nov 7. Someone leaves a staff announcement message for Simon. I don't know who Simon is. That's it for staff announcement. I couldn't page through or anything. Nope. Okay. Then we've got request schedule change. This service has been temporarily disabled as of November 4th. All work has been suspended at Mount Holly, blah blah blah. It's the same stuff. Okay, let's go back to staff services. Special orders. If you would like to get a specific brand of gum or your favorite fruit, the commissary is now taking special orders for all members of the staff. Special orders can take 1 to 3 days. Oh. So I guess these are the various options that you can get from the commissary. Where are my commissary notes? Here they are. So I already had salt shaker. Oh, that is not shown here. I saw compass. I guess that's the brass compass there. I'm going to put brass in brackets there. Just so I can see next time I go to the compass. Doesn't matter. So we've got magnifying glass. Magnifying glass. Metal detector. Running shoes. I wonder what the metal detector does. There are those diggable spots, but why would he have 2 different items to look in them? I don't know. Running shoes, I wonder if that makes you take, you know, fewer steps, or maybe just gives you a bunch of steps all at once. Or maybe it stops you from losing steps when you go through the weights room and the gymnasium and things. We've got shovel, which I already wrote down, that's cost 6 coins. Sleeping mask, which I saw one time. What did that do? I think it gave you more steps when you enter bedrooms, or when you draw bedrooms, or draft bed. I don't know, I don't remember. And we've got sledgehammer. So that's... I've written down 4 things that I didn't already have, plus the word brass. Good. Alright. I don't feel like I need to order something, although maybe ordering something causes then the commissary to appear earlier. Like how the like how it really wanted me to grab the mail room that one time when I had a package waiting, and how this time it wanted me to pull the what's it called, the coat check. So I'm kind of curious about that. And I would like to see sledgehammer again, because I want to see if that can break down the doors outside. So let's order a sledgehammer. 1 to 2 days. I'll write down 1 to 2 days. I'm going to go back because I want to see how long the other things will take. 1 to 2 days for compass. To 2. Magnifying glass, 1 to 2. Where is it? There, 1 to 2. Metal detector, 1 to 2 days. Are they all going to be 1 to 2? Running shoes, 1 to 2. Shovel, 1 to 2. Sleeping mask, 1 to 2. Sledgehammer. Okay, they're all 1 to 2 days. 1 to 2. 1 to 2. 1 to 2 days. So I don't know about the shovel and salt shaker. I imagine they're the same. Interesting that it shows the salt shakers in the picture Well, no, I'm pointing. You can't see where I'm pointing. Actually, I guess I can. Yeah, there. It shows the salt shaker there. But that wasn't orderable. Anyway, yes, sledgehammer. Let's approve that order. Approve seems like the wrong word there. Commit or send. There's someone else who'd be approving the order, surely. Okay, so that was... Where was I? Did I finish with staff services? Yes. Okay, remote terminal access. It's possible to connect to other active terminals elsewhere on the estate using remote terminal access. Okay. No other terminals are currently connected. Office, laboratory, and shelter. Okay, so terminals exist at security, office, laboratory, shelter. I wonder if I need to go here to like connect them, or if they're... Right, that just moans. I can't change their status there. Yeah, I wonder if I need to... I wonder, like, for example, if I found the office without having already been to security, I wonder if I would actually be able to use them, or if I'd have to go to security to sort of switch them on or something. It's weird how the word security under the top terminal is in very dark green and very hard to read. I wonder if that's a mistake. Alright, exit. Or is that just saying you cannot change this one, maybe? I don't think so. Okay, electronic mail. The permissions of this terminal do not allow for access to the electronic mail account. Currently, this feature can only be accessed via the terminal located in the office. I gotta find the office. Turn to network menu. Office, email access. And it would be interesting to see that stolen mail, if that is indeed email. Data transfers. Data transfers from Synca are not currently available. Press enter to return. Alright. Down. Data transfers not available from Synca. Is Synca the name of, like, his company, I wonder? And we've got the glossary of terms. So this is just help? I'm going to read them all. Sorry if this is boring to you. I'm going to read them all. Yeah, addition. Additions are rooms that are added to the draft pool. Most additions are removed from the draft pool at the end of each day. However, some additions are permanent, such as those found in the drafting studio. Have I seen the drafting studio? I don't think so. The only permanent thing that I've seen is that apple orchard. Adjoining. Rooms are considered adjoined if they are connected to each other via a doorway. Okay, so not if there's not if something's been boarded up. We got something that we can't see yet. Archived floor plan. I might note down which things I've not seen yet, so I know what's new next time. So, glossary. Unseen. I'm going to call that A3. 4, 5, 6, A6. A7. 8, 9, 10, A11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, A18. 19, 20. Is there a 10 in each column? Yes. Okay, archived floor plan. Floor plans that are hidden from view after drafting archives are considered archived floor plan. Are considered archived floor plans. Right. When we go to the archives, then we're not allowed to see one of the 3 each time that we then look at. Is there any point in me going to the archives again? Would it show me different lore each time I go there? Because otherwise, I feel like I would just kind of avoid archives, other than it being a crossroads, which is nice. But for it to have its own glossary entries, it seems kind of more important than I realized. Sort of expected to just see the same lore if I were to go there again. Okay, the bedroom. One of the most common types of rooms, bedrooms are typically used for resting and regaining steps and are identifiable by the violet borders of their floor plans. Call it a day. You may call it a day at any time. This will end the current day and reset the rooms on the estate, your inventory, and your steps. When you run out of steps, you'll be forced to call it a day. Checked item. If on your estate you have drafted a coat check, you may use it to check an item. This will allow you to retrieve that item on any day that you have a coat check on your estate. Color. The color of the floor plan will usually indicate the type of room. Violet for bedrooms, orange for hallways, green for green rooms, yellow for shops, red for red rooms, and blue for blueprints, which are the default type. I didn't know what it was to be a blueprint until then. So I guess it's just things which are not bedrooms, hallways, green rooms, shops, or red rooms. Okay. And then we've got a missing one, and then dead end. A dead end is any room lacking a second doorway. If a room ever has additional doorways, it is not considered a dead end, even if those doorways are blocked. Okay. Dig. Occasionally, you may find piles of dirt on the estate. These dig spots, often found in green rooms, can be dug up with the help of a shovel and may contain hidden items. The directory contains detailed information for all rooms on the estate that you've drafted. You may access the directory at any time from the system menu or by pressing R. Dirigiblocks. In the commissary, players may find an arcade cabinet for the popular game Dirigiblocks. To the dismay of board members of the staff, the cabinet has not been in working order for the last several years. Although the game is not currently accessible, it is scheduled to be added in a future patch. Nice. Good. Although I hope they let me bind keys before that. Dirt. Occasionally you may find piles of dirt on the estate. Wait. It's the same thing. These dig spots, often found in green rooms, can be dug up with the help of a shovel and may contain hidden items. Drafting. The action of selecting a floor plan from the 3 options presented to you after clicking a door is known as drafting. Draft pool. Draft pool is the total collection of currently available floor plans from which 3 are drawn at the beginning of each draft. Drawing is the initial pulling of the 3 floor plans from the draft pool at the beginning of drafting. To illustrate the difference between drawing and drafting, remember that 3 floor plans are drawn, but only 1 is drafted. I will try to use the right words in future, but no promises. Okay, we also do not have E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. E. 5. East wing. 9 rooms that border the very right edge of the house. Entry. Certain rooms have an effect that is only triggered upon physically entering the room. These are marked on their floor plans by an icon of an open door. Okay. The estate refers to all the explorable areas of Mount Holly, including the rooms currently drafted, as well as the grounds. The house, on the other hand, is only referring to the current rooms as shown on the Mount Holly blueprint. When your steps reach 0, you are exhausted and too tired to continue exploring. At this point, you must call it a day. The life of every room begins as a floor plan, a square paper sketch drawn by an architect from a pool of potential ideas, the draft pool. Gems are valuable resources used by architects to draft special floor plans. Special. A feature on the network, it's where I am, that you are now perusing. A list of words and architectural jargon that is intended to make simple the terms you will encounter on the estate. Entries marked with a bunch of question marks will be gradually revealed as you progress. Gold. Coins. Gold is a currency by which you can purchase goods and services from shop rooms on the estate, and that you must pay to the damn chapel. A green room. Floor plans that have a green border are known as green rooms. These rooms are associated with outdoor areas and gardens and are naturally synergistic with one another. Naturally. Let's see. I've not seen the greenhouse yet. You're more likely... Oh, I've seen it. I've drawn it, but I haven't drafted it. Okay, let's look at grounds. The outdoor area of the estate immediately surrounding the house. The grounds include many areas of interest, including the campsite, apple orchard, and west path. West path is something I have not explored because I cannot open the gate. I wonder if this is a clue, because if I hadn't found the apple orchard yet, which was kind of hidden a little bit behind a bunch of trees down a long path, then this would tell you that there's stuff out there that you may not have seen yet. Hallway. Orange floor plans known as hallways are rooms that often contain many doors. They provide architects the means to branch off into different paths, allowing for greater flexibility. Something that bothers me a little bit here is that this is supposed to look like an old school terminal, right? With big chunky pixels. I mean, look at glossary of terms at the top. You can kind of see the pixels there. Hallway, a bit blurrier, but you can still kind of see the pixels. But it kind of looks like it's the same font, but just enlarged. And so does it actually fit the same pixel grid? I wonder. I doubt. The lines as well, the underline and the box, they don't look as pixely. And then we've got the orange floor plans text, which is smaller, and those pixels look smaller than the other pixels. This is the kind of shit that and then the illustrations, the pictures are obviously even worse. They've limited themselves to green, which is kind of a step in the right direction, I guess. But the greens don't even look like the same hue as the green of the text. Like, if it is really a monochromatic monitor, there's only one, what's it called? Phosphor type in there. And so there should only be one hue of green, but different brightnesses. Anyway, it bothers me a little that is not perfect, but that's just me being a real stickler for detail. Okay, yeah, we've read that. I kind of want to read like floor plan. No, I want to find one that had different colors. Did any of them have different colors? Oh, they've just put kind of a filter on there. See how those greens are slightly different hues from each other. Anyway, so that was hallway I was looking at. Now we've got house. House refers to the 45 floor plan grid of Mount Holly. Only the rooms currently drafted are considered part of the house. As an architect, you may wish to view the previous layouts and room configurations from days past. This useful feature can be accessed from the system menu. I hadn't seen that. Okay. The items you've collected on any given day can be viewed and inspected from the blueprint menu tab. I don't like that blueprint is two separate words there. Maybe that's for a reason. Everywhere else, blueprint has been one word, hasn't it? Other than in the punny name of the game itself, blueprints. Items refer to both special items, unique items in your inventory, as well as resource items such as keys, gems, gold, etc. As per the rules laid forth in your great uncle's will, objects found on the estate must be left behind whenever you call it a day. Keys are a common resource used to open up locked doors on the estate. There are also some unique special keys that can unlock special doors or rooms that only appear in specific locations in the house, such as the secret garden key that I saw, and I'm guessing the spare car keys, which I'm currently holding. Keycard doors. Electric powered doors of reinforced steel that can only be accessed by a keycard are considered security locked. These doors appear with more frequency in the higher up in rank you are in the house. As you explore the house, you will find that some doors are locked. To continue exploring, you will need to use a key to unlock them. Locked doors appear more often the higher in rank you are in the house. Yes. We all need a little bit of it. Luck determines the likelihood that you will find additional items in rooms on your estate. Luck can be raised by certain items and rooms marked on their floor plan by a clover. Okay. M to S. We are missing M3. 4, 5, 6. And then we've got 11, 12. 13, 14, 15. Mechanical. These rooms are often heavy in mechanics and often contain control systems that can interact with other elements on the estate. These rooms are marked by the symbol of a gear. Right. Yeah, laboratory. I haven't seen it. Experimental house features. Interesting. Network. Each terminal on the estate is connected to a local network named Blackbridge. Right. Black Bridge Network. This network allows users to remotely connect to other active terminals, as well as providing access to staff services and other handy features like this glossary. Lovely. Permanent. Most things on the estate reset from one day to the next. It's the nature of the house. However, a few things are permanent and are usually marked as such. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Power source. The estate's boiler room is known as a power source because it provides steam power to various rooms in the house. Yes. Steam power is conveyed room to room via ducts that run across the ceiling, and power can be transported across great distances as long as you continue to string together rooms that contain power ducts. But you're drawing at random, so how reliable really is that? Rank. Each row of rooms in the house make up a rank. As you progress north, the rank increases. There are 9 ranks listed on Mount Holly's official blueprint. However, among the staff... Why is there a space before however? Whispers of a 10th rank can often be overheard. How often a floor plan is drawn from the drafting pool is determined by its rarity. There are 4 rarities: commonplace, normal, uncommon, and rare. And by the fact that it's giving 1 pip, 2 pips, 3 pips, and 4 pips, I have to wonder if they are proportional like that. So maybe maybe there are 4 times as many commonplace as rares, twice as many normals as rares, and 3 times as many commonplace as uncommon, or something like that. Some rooms and items allow you to throw back the first 3 options drawn from the drafting pool for a fresh set of potential rooms. This is known as drawing new floor plans. Beware the rooms of red. They offer powerful expansion options, but come at a dangerous cost. I wondered what the kind of common theme of the reds was. The cost of the Darkroom does not seem great. Okay, reset. I think I know what resetting is. Each morning the house returns to its default position and all drafted rooms, inventory and resources are reset. Permanent changes, however, do not reset. Electronic powered doors of reinforced steel that can... Yes. That was the same as we saw earlier. Floor plans adorned by borders of gold and yellow are shops that typically offer goods or a service in exchange for coins. Oh, locksmith, I've never seen that before. Keys for sale. Oh. Is it really that shape? That's fun if so. Special floor plan. These floor plans are slightly more rare and cost gems to draft. They often offer... That was hard to say. They often offer more unique, complex, and exciting effects. A special item is referring to an item that is unique and inventory bound, as opposed to resource items such as keys, gems, or coins. When a spread occurs, items are randomly distributed across all rooms currently active on the estate. We saw something about fruit which is spread from something, or was it flowers which are spread from something? So that's what that means. When a spread occurs, items are randomly distributed across all rooms currently active on the estate. The more rooms in your house, the larger the spread. So, locker room. Spread keys throughout the house. Now that sounds nice. I've never seen that before. Office. Opportunity to earn and spread gems, I guess. Stars. There are several ways to increase the amount of stars visible in the night sky. The easiest method, of course, is drafting observatories. Each additional star creates new formations of constellations. I didn't know there were other ways to get stars. Now I do, which in turn provide beneficial effects. Yes. Mount Holly is equipped with a state-of-the-art computer terminal system. I'll start again. Mount Holly is equipped with several state-of-the-art computer terminal stations that control various systems on the estate electronically. Each terminal is also connected to a central local network, the Blackbridge network. Okay, and oh, it annoys me that there's a T on this page, on the M to S page. Oh, don't like that at all. It's the same mistake made elsewhere. E to L is indeed E to L. A to D is indeed A to D. M to S actually goes to T. Alright, T to Z. Let's note down the last few things. T2 and 1, 2, 3, 4. T4 are unseen. Tomorrow, rooms that provide benefits in the future belong to a special category of floor plans, tomorrow rooms. They are marked with a clock symbol. I have seen all 3 of those, although I don't think... Yeah, I didn't draft this sauna. I saw it, I drew it, but I did not draft it. Trunk. A small wooden chest, often found in rooms, always locked. That's good to know. And usually containing a few items of interest. Upgrade. There are a number of data disks that can be found on the estate that contain potential room upgrades that were planned but never executed by the Baron. I don't think I've ever seen a data disk. The West Path. A charming path that winds through the wooded area that runs alongside the west wing of the house. This path can be accessed from both the garage and the west gate, which is usually kept latched and locked. Okay. And the west wing. Rooms of the house that are the 9 rooms. The west wing rooms of the house are the 9 rooms that border the very left edge of the house. Excellent. Alright, I've read all but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of those things. And that is it. Okay, this was a long security visit. I'm going to write down the time code right now, so that I can put a thing in the video if I ever post this anyway. Security glossary read ends at... where are we? 53 minutes. Alright, house history. Oh, there's that house history it was talking about. Red villa of fire and ice. Because I had a freezer, I guess? Or does it mean because I had red and blue? Oh, it says furnace freezer. Snug little cottage. There was just nothing interesting, I guess. Oh, that's weird. A second ago this said red rooms, 6 red rooms, and it also mentioned the furnace and the freezer. Now it doesn't. I think that's a bug. I'm going to note down the time code in case I want to report that. I would like to receive bug reports for my software. So at, where are we? 53 something. Potential bug. Snug little cottage. Red villa. 6 red rooms. Was it 6? It was, yeah, 6 the first time as well. Oh, like the observatory appears in different places, and we had ice the first time, but not the second. There's the veranda, whatever, the top in that case, the terrace. Oh, and then rustic villa. It didn't have as much red. Only one red room. Neat. Okay, back in. Yeah, there are no discs or anything here, are they? Alright, I guess we're done here. Where were we? Right, there was a shovel somewhere, which I would like to find. Do I have any gems? I've got one gem, but I don't need gems for green anyway, so I'm tempted to go east and start trying to find some nice green rooms. My one key. 1, 2, what rank are we at? Rank 6. How is the soil? Poor. I am not going to open that door. I'm going to open this door. No, I'm not. Okay, we're going... Oh, do I really want to use all those steps? That was locked as well, wasn't it? Was it? We are going back. Was this locked? It was. We're going back. Going through the parlor, we're going through the courtyard. We're going to double check the courtyard in case there was a shovel that I somehow missed. I should be scrutinizing every room, really. Oh, I'm sort of tempted to open that. I'm not seeing a shovel. It was just dug into, standing in one of these, little beds. First time I saw it. I'm tempted to open that chest. It could have been in the terrace. I'm going to feel like such an idiot if I use my key here and then I need it in a moment. I do have 2 locked doors up here. Oh, but I'm so tempted by this chest. I'm too tempted. I have to open it. Ooh. What's this? A treasure map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 6th rank. East of center. And a brass... You found a navigational compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Ah. I feel like that's probably worth it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the security room. Treasure. Do I need anything for that? Do I need a shovel? Do I need a metal detector? Very intriguing. Should I go back now? I still have a lot of steps. I'll go back later. I better remember that. Okay, one last lap of scrutiny for a shovel in here. Am I being an idiot? I do not see a shovel here. So, I am going to continue. I'm going to go look in the terrace again just in case I'm an idiot who left something there. Oh yeah, and I wanted to look in the corner of this room. But no, I think I was just out of the corner of my eye. I think I was just seeing that. Yeah, one of these tray stand thingies. Where am I? Behind me is the terrace. We're wasting steps, but... Oh! I don't think I noticed those sound effects before. There it fucking is! Oh, man. What a fool I am. Right, I'm not going to go use it yet. Because that is... because I'm already backtracking. I want to continue backtracking. Oh, wait. Did I just backtrack the wrong damn way? Oh no, I had to come this way to go through the observatory to go over there. Okay. Well, we can dig now. Oh. You dug up a few unimpressive pebbles. Not even worth picking up. Marvellous. And over here? Oh, a rather dirty coin. Just one. I'm a little unimpressed. Okay, we're going through the observatory. Are we? I used my one key. Yes, let's explore east down here. Do I want to go from here or from the entrance hall? Let's go from the entrance hall. Yes. I have no particular reason for that. It's just how I'm feeling. Oh, so this is reminding me that I'm more likely to find northward bound rooms. I'll take the storeroom, and then I can go north one step to the den and go east from there. Yes, I want the key. I don't mind the coin. As a pawn. I should scrutinize. I don't see anything. I guess I can always check security later. So now to here. Is it worth that? To get both a north and an east? I think not. I want the spare room. So I just want to get to the east wing. Come on, lucky rabbit's foot, give me some stuff. Huh. How's the soil? I want to know how annoyed to be. It was good here. Well, I want something that heads me north. So I'm getting the kitchen, spending a diamond on that. I don't think I actually want anything from the kitchen though. Although let's look at the menu to see if anything's changed. Wood-fired pizza. Damn, summer truffle sauce. Smothered in fontina cheese, wild mushrooms and spiced salami. Cooked to perfection with just the right amount of char. Damn, that sounds good. Oh, and this one adds more steps if you have a furnace in your house. I don't remember what the bonus condition of the previous one that I saw was. It was some kind of... Was it a salad? Or was it soup? I don't remember. Chef salad, club sandwich, banana. I think these are the same as what was offered last time. Plus 5 for every green room in your house. That's 2 right now. That isn't bad. But I don't have 5 damn coins. I think I've made up money. Jeez. Now, if only I could just... Without. Cart. Without car. T. Oh, damn. I've got to start looking for these everywhere. Okay, picture puzzle. Okay, we've got stage without stag. And we've got cart without car. So we've got an E and we've got a T. I wonder what else we'll find, and we will have to, I'm assuming we'll have to get a bunch of letters and then anagram them. Or maybe we'll get a I don't know, some of the pictures in a particular order, and we'll have to use that order for the letters or something like that. Oh, that's cool. Alright, north. Wait, did I look for hidden items? Sneaky, sneaky items. Can I have the dog food? I cannot. It's 3 PM. No, it isn't. It's a certain number of grams, or I guess ounces and pounds in these. Order times, unenlightened times. Right. North we go. I don't want a fucking closet. Ah, oh, jeez. Alright. And I don't have 2 gems. Oh, no. Okay. I can't do the office. I've never drawn the nursery before. Drafted. I've never drafted the nursery before. So I'm a little tempted. I'm also tempted by the items. Let's go here, just because I never have before. We have to read about it. Is there anything else new that I've not read about? No, I don't think so. I did read about the terrace, didn't I? Yeah. Right, let's read about the nursery. One of the few rooms you vividly remember from your visits here in your youth. Though even at that time, you remember feeling a little old for the activities provided here. The twin cribs found in this room might suggest that at one point in time, there had been some hopeful expectations of a sudden growth of the family tree. So I guess that means that confirms somewhat that he never had any children. I think what the closest thing to that we saw somewhere else was that his niece was his closest living relative, his closest heir or his closest living relative or something. But that didn't necessarily mean that he hadn't had children who had then died at some point. But anyway, it is commonplace. It's a dead end. It's a bedroom. It's weird that some of the other bedrooms actually have 2 doors. I suppose en-suites and that kind of thing exist, but yeah, never mind. Walk-in closets too. Yeah, alright, so whenever we draft a bedroom we gain 5. Did we get 5 this time too? I don't remember what my steps looked like for this, so I don't know. Maybe it's only in future. Like, I didn't get any steps when I walked in. Oh, I like the star pillow. Peas. Or beans. I don't know what the difference is. I guess they're both legumes. Got a ball. Stars. Got blocks. We're already architecting. Doing a lot of architecting. Cool dragon? Or is it a lion? Dragon lion? Lion dragon? It's not a lion. Why would I think that's a lion? It almost looks like there's bars on the windows, but I guess that's not what that is. Rocking horse? Not bad. Got this little guy, whatever that is. Dog? Rubik's Cube, solid. Many blocks, a pawn. No items for me? Oh, there are items. Coins. Oh, I could actually afford a, got a chef's salad, wasn't it? Right, what do we got here? Ah, the Little Prince. The Red Prince. The Red Prince. The Red Prince by Marion Marigold. I'm stoked. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. Gotta look for clues. There better be at least something in this book that I can magnify. Get out of the way. I want to see the whole book. I guess my face is covering some of it, but not much. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true colour, the prince often said. In the security room, The blue memos are true, and the red memos are lies unless handwritten. Red prints. Gonna write that red is the true color. The prince often said. What's he got here? He's got a cart. Is that called a buggy as well? I don't know. He's got some flags. Fire hydrant. Apples. Rose. Lobster. A cooked lobster. Is that true that lobsters are not red until they're cooked? Like shrimp are kind of grey, translucent grey until they're cooked, and then they're sort of orange, right? Is that the case of lobsters too? In which case this lobster is cooked. Another fire hydrant. Wow, two very close together fire hydrants here. And a stop sign. Not bad. His cape and the rubies. Marceline the Vampire Queen would enjoy this. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. Oh, covering his eyes. He really cannot stand the sight of a canary or a crow. Oh, my goodness, no. Alright, and he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He never looked up. He had heard the sky, just has never looked. There he is looking downwards. There's his cape. They are very nice illustrations. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he ever was outside when clouds weren't around. Oh, I see now. Down and around, sort of a half rhyme. I'll let it pass. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down. If he ever... Why is it a new sentence? Shouldn't be. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he ever was outside when the clouds weren't around. I think it would be fun to put that in parentheses. That's how I would write it. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. Yeah. He's got a red book as well. Good. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? Is it this one? Is it the Red Prince? That quilted quilt looks pretty damn comfy. Oh, he's hung up his cape on the side of the bed there. Can't sleep in your cape, that'd be ridiculous. He's got a red pillow, red bed sheets, red curtains. Very nice. A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with all the clues that we have said. I'm guessing it's the Red Prince, but maybe I've missed something else. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. Am I wearing red? Well, I mean, I'm wearing red, but is my character in this wearing red? Can we see in the security monitor? Or is that security monitor just a green screen and we can't really see colour? I don't know. It was a story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. Oh, look at that. Looking in the mirror, checking himself out. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. I still think it's the book I'm reading right now. Yeah, look, it's this book. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book. The red book we just read. Ah, nice. That's cute. I feel like there wasn't much very important in here. I could be wrong. Now, this seems like the only actual clue that red is the true colour. And I guess if I find a swan in the snow, I should kick it or something. I shouldn't look at the sky. Because I don't like anything that isn't red, I guess. Alright, there's the Red Prince. We've read the Red Prince. I should probably take a break at some point. I'll at least have some water. Is that a white swan that's not red? Should we kick it? I mean, it looks more like a Untitled Goose Game goose. Hog. Alright, this was a dead end, so I have to wind my way back. I don't have a sledgehammer, so I don't think there's any point going outside. I have car keys, but I don't know where a car is. So I think I want to go and try and see if the treasure map will give me anything. I have one key, so I can unlock either that door or that door or that door. And I think I would like to unlock this one. Maybe this is the safer option. I don't know. Well, whatever. We are going back. Winding our way. Oh, wasn't something supposed to spread? Oh no, we didn't draft that room. We do have more coins now. I could have spent them in the kitchen. Too late, I've gone by. Stupid pebbles. Here we are in the parlor. I like the parlor games. Okay, bedroom, get 2 steps. Hallway. Yeah, we're gonna go up there to security, because that's where... Right? That's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just east of center. Treasure map. Where's my... you cannot has mouse pointer on top of the map. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just right of center. Yeah, that's where security is. So... in we go. Oh yeah, it's all green. Can't tell if I'm wearing red. Can I see myself turned? No. Okay, well, what does it mean that this is where the treasure map points? I'm starting to think now that perhaps I staged without stag. I'm starting to think now that I need the metal detector, maybe, and the treasure map. Does the treasure map always point to the same spot in the house? I don't know, but I feel like I should write down... I should write down the... where the treasure map pointed me. Treasure map. Were we day 5 again? Day 5 pointed to what should I call it? Rank 6 4, I guess. Rank 6, column 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think I'll note that that was security, because I don't think that's going to matter. And so I guess if I ever get other treasure maps, I can see if it points to the same spot. Yeah, unfortunately, I was kind of hoping that I'd pop in here and then, you know, there'd be something new, or I could look at the map again and something would happen, which I... Whoa. Why am I here now? Oh, is that a bug that when I'm clicking here, I'm actually clicking straight through the map? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I thought maybe something would pop up or... Oh! Oh! Thought something would pop up and then, oh, there it is. Is that like the spot in the room where it is? Kind of. Yeah, alright, well... E. This looks like the spot. It does indeed. Time to start digging. Yeah, alright. Yeah. I'm into that. Let's dig. I'll get my shovel out. Music room. I haven't been there before, but looks like an office or library. I haven't been there before, looks like wine cellar. I haven't been there. Vault. That's the Nook. One of the hallways, don't know which. That's that storeroom or whatever. Spare room. Not sure if I've been there. Wardrobe or something. That looks like an office, haven't been there. That's security. Some kind of hallway, don't know if I hit that. Nursery, I've been there now. Archives, maybe? Might be archives. That's the Nook again, isn't it? Do we have two pictures of the Nook? Yeah. Weird. Alright. Some kind of museum that I haven't been to. Some kind of jewelry room which I haven't been to. The pool which I've been to now. Some kind of concert hall. Ballroom maybe. Alright, so that popped up, but it was time to start digging and then nothing fucking happened. So, what the shit? Oh! Oh! Oh, fuck yeah. That's a nice chest. Chest. You dug up one of the lost coffers of Mount Holly. Heck yeah. 25 and 3. Am I even going to be able to spend it? I don't know. I'm running out of places to look right now. Okay, I want to go east. I can go at some point to the kitchen, get more steps, but will that even be worth it? It's a lot of steps to even get there and back. I don't know. Well, we're going this way. We're going to spend a key. Now, I like that. And I hate all the others. So, perfect. Patio. This is new. This is new. A roofed outdoor seating area. Roofed. Should it be roofed with a V? I don't know. A roofed outdoor seating area located along the perimeter of the estate. During the summer evenings, it is not unusual for the grill to be employed while entertaining acquaintances of a more informal nature. So, barbecuing. Spreads diamonds in each green room. So I've got to go revisit the green rooms that I have at some point. Does it note that on my map? It does not. Alright. What's this? Very below. Occasionally you may discover small mounds of dirt in certain rooms of the estate. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate these suspicious dig spots. I already knew this. Well, there's one now. So the patio has a spot to dig. Digging with spade. Patio. Pebbles. Come on. Give me something good. Oh, I wonder if that's the quality of the dirt, the quality of the... Is that a fucking keycard door? Oh, man. Yeah, I wonder if the dirt quality has to do with what you're going to pick up. The dirt quality here was... We're rank 6, aren't we? Poor. So Maybe that meant a small chance of getting something good. Can we use the grill? Made out of oil drums. I once made a barbecue out of an oil drum. That is the one of the only 2 times I've ever done any welding, and one of the very few times I've ever used a got some road rage out there. Still honking. Yeah, one of the very few times I've used an angle grinder as well to cut things. That was fun. I believe the housemate that I lived with, that I built that barbecue with, he kept it for the next couple places that he lived as well. This was before I moved country. Locked with an electronic keycard. I don't have one. So, if I can kill the whole power to the house and switch it on again, that should unlock. But I don't have a place where I can do that. And I'm now out of keys, so I think I'm hooped. I think I'm boned, yeah. So many coins, though. I can go back to the coat check. I can leave something behind for the next day. Yeah, I don't feel like the rabbit's foot did a great deal for me. I'd kind of like to keep the magnifying glass. Getting another treasure map might be an idea, but will it just point to the same... Will it be the same map? I kind of want to investigate that, so I'll probably leave... Oh, the compass. I'll probably leave behind the treasure map. Well, I guess there's nothing for it, since I can't get through that door. I could investigate the computer here one more time just to make sure that there isn't something I can do to switch that off. Keycard system. It's currently operational. Security level is low, but I can't set it any lower than that, can I? High, medium, or low. So... let's learn about this again. This mode determines the default setting the security doors will be set to if power is lost during a blackout, for example. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. Right. So there's nothing I can do about that door. And, well, I may as well just... Yes, locked. Nook. Hallway. I believe this is locked. Maybe I should have, I'll waste a couple of steps since I've got lots. I'll go back to security and I'll just double check whether there are any items kicking around. What? Where? Oh yes, of course, because the gems are being spread. There's a trunk somewhere. Where's the trunk? I did think that there was a second trunk somewhere, didn't I? But I don't have another key for the trunk. So I don't want to go that way. What was this about? Oh yeah, writing notes. That's locked. Get a couple steps here. Parlor. Ah! The gem spread. I guess I want to go this way to get the gem. I mean, there wasn't much point, I guess, but... Grab it. I got 6 gems. Ain't bad. Nothing to spend them on. Through the observatory to the... I guess I'll go to the kitchen. Kitchen is through the spare room. Because I've got coins, may as well spend them. Can I drop coins at the coat check? I don't think you can. $15. So this would be 15 for 5, because I've got 3 green rooms now, haven't I? 1, 2, 3. So that would be 15 steps for 5, whereas this is 15 steps for 8. But there's no point. I don't need more steps. Why spend the money? I'm kind of curious just because it's something I haven't done, but all it's going to do is... maybe it'll give me an animation. I'd like the animation. Not gonna do it. I think I'm going to have to call it a day, and then I'm going to take a break. But then I'll probably do another round. Okay, did I want to go in there for some reason? No, I wanted to go to the coat check, that's what I wanted. Did I go revisit all of the spots? Yeah, I did. Man, I ended up with 30 coins and 6. Ding! So, check item. Can I leave my coins? I'd love to leave my coins. So I don't know how much that did for me. I still don't know what car keys do. I'm guessing the garage will have a car, and then I can get inside the car, and I don't know what that would do. Magnifying glass I would love to keep. The treasure map, though, I'm very curious whether it will point to the same spot. If it does, it's still not conclusive whether every treasure map points to the same spot or not. I'd kind of like to have the shovel. I would like the compass, but the treasure map intrigues me most. So I can get treasure map, get the coins, and then get a commissary. Then I can buy a sledgehammer, which I've actually put on order, haven't I? Let's leave the treasure map behind. Good. And I guess tomorrow I will find out if it offers me the coat check immediately again, like it did this time. Queen without spade. Diamond without spade. Card without card. No, I think it would have the blue and red dots, little pins, if it's another something without something clue. Maybe I'll just have a wander through some more rooms. Did I look at the walls properly in here? Yes. So I'm going to have a little wander through rooms again, just until I run out, just looking for more something without something clues. Yeah, we're going for it. No art in here. Cart without car, we saw that. Mountain without peas. Because these had the pins on them, didn't they? The magnets, yeah. Blue and red magnets. Okay, now since I can't keep my money, I am gonna spend it. Let's get the chef salad. Oh, sold out, you can only get it once. Well, screw it, let's get the club sandwich as well. Get the banana. Oh, they don't sell out. Okay. No animation. Oh, there was that other trunk. Unfortunately, I don't have a key. I wish. Right, no clues in here. No clues in here. To the courtyard. I'll look on the way back. Don't expect to see artwork here, and indeed there is none. Can't look on the walls here, it's too dark. I don't think there's artwork here. Nope. I want to go north to the parlor. What is that? A trough? A cot? Coat without cot is an A. I'm gonna write it with a bunch of question marks. Coat without cot. And I'll write no red/blue. I am not at all sure about that. Very unconvinced. Okay, bedroom. Like, it could be that it's every time there's kind of diagonally one here and one here. The Mount Holly crest thing. Yeah, onwards to the hallway. Don't be locked. The Nook. Stonks. Oh, here it's not blue, it's green. Still, it's one and then the other kind of diagonally below. Don't be locked. Right, that, I guess, maybe that's what he was talking about when he said, he didn't like the, yeah, he wants to replace Arinda with Rinna. In the cloister. Is that the cloister? No, that doesn't, that's not a cloister. At least not by the definition that I read yesterday. Alright, I think I'm fully hooped. I might just run outside. Very serpentine route through this house. Oh, look how dark it is. Let's go check out the burning torch. There it is. When they're all lit, I feel like something's going to happen in that direction. Like, I don't know, this thing just blasts off to space. Just because you'll be down looking in that direction there, and that's the view. I don't know. Seems like there should be some kind of spectacle. Right, so the west path that was mentioned through the woodland. Yeah, there's a bridge there. Could that be the Black Bridge? Can I make another wish? Got lots of money. This is the third wish that I've made. I wonder if that improves your luck. And would it then be just for that day? Or would it be cumulative like the stars are? I wonder. Cannot smash you down. Just in case at night time this is... The torches are lit. No, they're not. Can't see much here at all. No, it's... Oh yeah, that's just the torch. Yeah, alright. So, let's call it a day. We're going to call it a day. Call it. And we're going to look at the, look at our stats. A garden cottage, because of 3 green rooms. 18 rooms, rank 6, 101 steps, 5 items found, 2 new rooms. The new rooms were the nursery and the patio. That was my first ever spread room, I think. Alright, that's it for now. I'm going to take a break, have some food, and then I'll probably do another run.